And welcome back. Well, the DEA has partnered with CADCA and Bernalillo County in New Mexico to offer a free training for businesses seeking to address problematic substance use and misuse in the workplace. Here to provide us with more details about the free training is Carlos Briano, the Public Information Officer for the El Paso DEA Division. All sounds very intriguing, Carlos. So why exactly is the DEA, first and foremost, engaging in this type of training?
Well, the DEA since 1985 has been part of prevention education, of course.
Yeah.
And as we were talking off camera, 80% of the people who struggle with substance use disorder, they have a job. So whether employers want it or not, it's going to carry over into the workplace. So this training is going to help them what to do about it. How can they assist their employees who are struggling with those issues, what they're required from the law, et cetera, et cetera. So, and it's free. So if someone's listening and wants to take advantage of it, please take advantage of this training.
Yeah, that's the big thing that I was wondering, because back in the old days, maybe a few years ago even, it used to be you thought at least you have a substance abuse problem, you're out of a job. But companies can't really afford to do that any longer.
No, we all know that the cost of training an employee is high.
Yeah.
The cost of losing an employee is also high. And when their employees are struggling with substance use disorder, that brings a cost to business. So that's what we're going to show them too. What are some of the benefits to the company, to the entity of having a drug-free workplace and assisting their employees with that.
And I can imagine if you do have an issue with whatever substance it might be, losing a job, losing a paycheck, losing that steady day-to-day routine could be have an adverse impact as well.
It could have a negative impact on their colleagues as well, that now have to pick up the slack for an employee that is gone or that is struggling with that. So there's many benefits to taking this training. If you want more information, please visit abq.dea.gov and you can register. It's completely free. The DEA is paying for it in partnership with Bernalillo County. That's the county where Albuquerque is, and of course with CADCA, who are experts in this field.
You mentioned the DEA. It's not just about busting drug rings. If you can prevent it in the first place, that's a win for you guys as well.
We've always been a part of prevention education since 1985. And in Albuquerque, we have an operation called Operation Engage, and this is part of that. And we're trying to engage with the community, not just with students and teachers and parents, but also now with faith-based organizations and employers, of course. Again, that is abq.dea.gov.
Of course, opening up that conversation with someone, if you see the signs, how do you go about that?
That's going to be part of the training too. How can employers recognize signs in their employees that they're maybe struggling with substance use disorder? It's going to be a great training.
What are some of the signs, just really quickly? I mean, tardiness, absences, that sort of thing?
Those are some, and like we've shared with with parents too, when things that used to be important for them are no longer important, that's a big sign with our kids. If they're big into sports and suddenly they're not.
Lose interest completely.
Yeah, that's a sign. And so we're going to discuss all that with employers at this training. It will be in person in Bernalillo County. If they go visit abq.dea.gov, all the information, what time, the location, how you can register is all available there at that link.
Very important for employers and employees. Carlos, thank you so much for the time.
Thanks for letting us talk about this.
Always. We'll be right back.